Alright, everyone. I think it's time that I explain what I want to do with my base. So, in the last video, you briefly saw that I was building a big drill, and I was drilling down to the bottom of the world. So, basically, my plan for my base is to have a mansion above ground that works as like a nice looking base and everything. And then on the bottom of the ground, on the bottom, or underground, I should say, there are all these sub levels with a whole bunch of contraptions and factories and stuff in them. And yeah, it ought to look really cool. Um, so yeah, I've already finished drilling the hole by now, and so now we're gonna get building.
Now, one thing that I found, and I'm not going to stay here long because it's extremely dangerous. No. Oh. Okay, now what happened to my water? Okay, like I said, I'm not staying long because it's very dangerous in here, but this is a really cool cave I found. I have died several times here, so I'm not going to stay long enough to show you everything. Yes! Finally! Okay, so I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna try to make this thing straight away because I'm tired of wasting all my resources. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Put that there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, no, that doesn't go there. How did it go again? Oh, that's right. And then finally, jet. Oh, yes, that's good. Is that gonna automatically go into the chest? No, of course not. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? That's weird. Never had to do that before.
Okay, so I have found something really bad, and I know this is really suspicious, but it's true, and you'll just have to trust me that it's true because I don't have any evidence that it's true, but it is true. So basically, I worked for hours to build my base, or well, not my entire base, but like the first floor of my base. I worked for hours on that, and then all of a sudden, the I'm editing it now. Like this is now like a month later now. Like I'm this is believe it or not, most of the stuff I upload is at least a month old. So I'm now a month later editing this, and I have found that apparently all of that footage is gone, and I don't know where it went. But I have hours of footage of me building the first floor of my base, making it look really cool, building a staircase and everything. It was awesome, and I had a lot of fun working on it. And now I realize that apparently either I wasn't recording or the footage ended up vanishing. I don't know what happened, but it's it's gone. So you'll just have to trust me that I built the first floor of my base legitimately. So I didn't cheat, but like I said, there's nothing to prove that. So unfortunately, I it looks very suspicious, and I'm aware of that, and I won't blame you for thinking that I cheated, but you'll just have to trust me that I didn't. So anyway, here's cutting to hours later when my base is finished.
I'm still collecting resources. I need a ton of cobblestone and quartz.
Uh, I do not envy you. I need like basalt. Well, at the moment I don't need any more, but in the future I'm gonna need a whole bunch of basalt. Uh, and so obviously that requires going into the Nether, and I hate going into the Nether. And really quickly, I have had a wandering trader and his two llamas spontaneously arrive in my base. And you know something?
Hmm.
This guy's trades are terrible. So you know something?
Would be a shame if
Yeah, it really would be a shame if, I might as well do this right in front of his llamas. Hey, are you watching? Listen, I don't like your kind here. I don't like your kind. And this guy brings your kind over here. So I'm going to send a message to the llamas, all right? What do you know? I spontaneously got a lead and a piece of leather from somewhere. I don't know where I got these from. Huh. Just going to have to use those.
a mystery.
Yeah. It's like I sent you the picture of the sword that I made for the play that I was doing. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So I sent you the picture of the sword for the play that I was doing, and it's kind of funny. There's like different types of embarrassment. There's like the really, well, sorry. There's different types of failure, where like there's like when you're really embarrassed by something that happens, and it's like really just not a good thing. But I figured out that, but there's another type of embarrassment also, that's like a good kind, where it's like just a hilarious failure, and you're just happy you were a part of it, and that's what that play was. That is exactly what that play was. It was just the most funny disaster that there is. And that was terrible placement of that. Okay. But it was funny because, so pretty much everything in the play, all the characters and everything that everybody was doing depended completely on the narrator, because basically the narrator would say something, and then the idea was that the people in the play would hear that, and then they would do whatever they were supposed to be doing. The problem was that the the person that was orchestrating the play had the bright idea of making the narrator their like 5-year-old daughter. So
Oh.
the funny thing is, so if you've got like a really like kind of like somewhat like quiet voice, and then you give it a microphone, then what would you expect to happen in this instance?
Russian.
Yes, Russian, yes. But but what I would expect to happen is that the sound would get louder. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Apparently, if you take a quiet voice and you give it a microphone, it becomes a sound that sounds somewhat like this. So,
Oh.
so, so since everything in the play depended on the narrator saying the what was supposed to be going on, and the only sound that anybody could hear was was what I just said. It was just hilarious because nobody could understand a thing she was saying. And so we were all just kind of standing there. And then there was one part where like we were understanding like one word out of every like 2 minutes. And so it was funny because there were like a couple of words that you could figure out, not many, but there were a couple of times where you could tell what she was saying. We heard the cue. It's like the first thing we'd heard and understood in like 15 minutes. So we hear the cue to start fighting them. And so we're like, pretending to fight them and everything. And I don't know if they forgot that they were supposed to be fighting or if they forgot they were supposed to die or what, but we're like hitting them and they were just standing there. And so then at some point, they just realized that they were supposed to actually be, dying. So they just sat on the floor. Like they didn't like pretend to be hit or something. They just calmly sat down.
Lovely.
It's so just most of the people involved were just really laughing by that point, but either that or barely managing to not laugh, but it was really just the funniest disaster. Oh, there we go. All right. Why did I take damage? What damaged me? What? I like woke up and then I randomly spontaneously took damage.
Or did it?
Yes, it did. I can confirm that it most definitely did. And there it goes, spinning around, as all things should be. I love the create mod contraptions. It's just so satisfying. Even the simple things. Like right now, all I'm doing right now is just watching two saws and two deployers spin around in circles. That's all I'm watching, and it's just fun to watch. It reminds me, I need to make um a like a cow farm or sheep farm or something like that. Probably cows is what I'll do.
You can get lots of leather.
Yeah. Well, I'm mainly interested in the food.
Same thing.
Look. Oh yeah, sure. That's what we'll call that.
Well, I'm gonna devastate village's entire crops.
Nice. Approved by 9 out of 10 dentists.
One potato.
And one
It's
potato.
not that hard.
Oh, I thought you
That's
said
hard.
I thought you said and one potato. So I thought you meant like approved by 9 out of 10 dentists and one potato. Hey, who knows?
Look,
Maybe that's the 10th dentist. The 10th dentist was a potato, and that's why he didn't like it. Of
that's a
course,
good reason.
wait, that doesn't make sense then, because if the potato approved it, and the dentist is the potato, and the dentist doesn't approve, then that doesn't add up. And it's also entirely possible that I'm looking into this too much.
I'm at my super secret top. I'm at my super secret top, secret super top, base top secret super secret top.
Is that so?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 water wheels.
Huh.
I know it's really inefficient, but I don't care.
This looks like a perfect place to put my bed, right underneath this gear, so that I can wake up in the morning and say, "Ow, my head hurts."
Oh, that's loud.
It is.
I just placed an anvil and it was
Loud.
loud.
Why do I have gunpowder
Oh,
and
that's my
quartz
house.
and bones in my ender chest, along with tools that have barely any
Sir,
durability?
do you need help?
No. I think I'm good. I just gotta put some stuff away. Alright,
I'm soon
so
gonna become the richest person with potatoes. I'm gonna have more potatoes than Technoblade.
I don't really get that reference, but okay.
Yes.
1968 minus.
Refer to the Great Potato War of 70, or of
Of 70.
70.
Just 70. No more no more
Yeah.
information is required.
The good old days of my old base. My very first base. That wasn't good old days, I kept dying.
Oh, hey there. Hey, I literally see you right now. I'm right behind you. Wait a minute. Hi
No, you
there,
don't.
sir.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What do you mean?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. What? G'day.
Just,
Is this your new
I
base
need to.
here?
No, this is my workshop.
This looks cool. There we go. Hi there.
Ah.
Alright. Ah!
This is where everything
I got
is.
smacked by the potato farm. Oh, whoa, this looks cool.
Yeah. There's these little travel ways that you can go under and through to get through these.
Whoa, I like this. Oh, you need toolboxes. That's good. Those are really helpful. Although, why don't you have them
Wait,
placed
how
down?
do you know?
Why don't you have them placed down? Like, if you have them... Do you not know how these work? Hang on, where was it?
I do.
There it is. Look at this. Let me grab these two.
I know how it
There.
works. I have multiple of them.
Well, look at this. You place them down, and I'll just put some beef in there. And then you hold down Alt, or sorry, hold down Alt, and then you realize that I I don't know if my game crashed or... Okay, my game crashed. That's wonderful.